What's up, world? My name is Neil. Today we're gonna go through the best morning routine that you can do in order to have the most efficient day and best day possible. If you're ready for this video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell because we're gonna be releasing videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays every single week, so you never wanna miss a beat. Now on to the video. Now, why should you think about implementing this morning routine in your schedule? Well, for one, it's gonna start you off on the right track. You're gonna be doing things that you know you have to do, but people like to put off. You're gonna do that right in the morning, so that way you're stepping out of your comfort zone, making the rest of your day so much more efficient. On top of that, millionaires and billionaires all around the world all have a morning routine that they follow that has gotten them to the point where they are. So if you also have a goal of building some sort of wealth, whether that's through your fitness or even financially, morning routines can always benefit you. So let's get started with number one.
The first thing I do when I wake up is check the phone for emails and catch up on work.
Now, I know a lot of people are gonna give me hate for this one, but I always believe as busy professionals, we're always gonna have stuff that's coming up. And it's always important to stay on top of that so that way we can address it and get it done with. As a student and a business owner, it's so essential that I stay on top of my emails, and so should you. Now, don't get it twisted. This does not mean now, okay, I can just start scrolling and scrolling for 30 minutes to an hour. No, this first step should take you about 10 to 15 minutes max to do. After that, it's on to step number two.
Next thing, guys, is to consume about 16 to 32 ounces of amazing water.
Yes, guys, you must make sure you have couple glasses of water every single morning, specifically at room temperature, if at all possible. Your body has gone 8+ hours sometimes without any sort of water. It is very dehydrated. On top of that, most people in the morning are having coffee, which actually dehydrates your body even more. So what you need to do is just have several glasses of some room temperature water. Like I said, 16 to 32 ounces is going to be perfect for you. Not only that, guys, but there's also something called Japanese water therapy, and some of you may have heard of this. But in Japanese water therapy, it involves patients actually taking a couple glasses of room temperature water every single day. What they found is that this actually reduces high blood pressure, can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, and can also reduce the risk of cancer. So there's no reason for you to not try this out. Totally free. You must do this.
Number three, guys, is to always get a sweat going every single day, regardless of what you got going on. Always get a sweat going to start your day off.
Guys, if I've said it once, I've said it hundreds of times. You must start an exercise routine. It's not that complicated. You don't have to make it complicated. All you need to do is just get moving. Break a sweat, whether that's through walking, jogging, running, weights, whatever fun sports you love. Break a sweat every single day. And it doesn't have to be 2 hours, 3 hours worth. Simply 20 to 30 minutes every single day can do so much for you. Getting a sweat going does so much for us. Well, one, we're being healthy. Two, you're pushing your body past its limits. And three, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself at the end of it. I know you will.
If it's not a fasting day for me, I'm gonna always have a nice, healthy breakfast. What does a healthy breakfast consist of? For one, eggs are gonna be a big component, about 4 to 5 eggs every single meal. On top of that, I'm gonna be cutting up vegetables, putting the vegetables in there, and I'm gonna try to keep it as low carb as possible. Now, for some of you, maybe you like your toast and avocado. Whatever works for you and keeps you energized throughout the day, I want you to make sure that you have a nice, whole, healthy meal.
Now, this is super important. A lot of us have nutrition so complicated that we just forget about the basics of what foods are actually just good for us. And so this meal should be totally about simplicity. Protein, vegetables, and a carb source if you want. Don't go with the instant oats because they're packed with sugar. Don't take granola bars because they are also packed with sugar. Try to stay away from gas station foods, and ultimately make sure that the foods are nice and whole. They're not processed. And you will have the best meal possible, jump-starting your day so that you can have the best day possible. Next thing I do when I'm back from the gym, guys, is I make sure I get a nice cup of coffee. Now, I know in the first one I talked about how coffee dehydrates you, but after working out, after having your water in the morning, your body has now been hydrated. And now, after your workout, after eating, you now deserve a great cup of joe. I personally put it in my Yeti right here, but you can go ahead and use a mug, whichever one is your favorite. Not only that, guys, but I'm a huge proponent of intermittent fasting, if you know me. And so coffee is actually gonna help blunt my appetite and help me with my fast so I don't get hungry throughout the day, which will, one, keep me more alert, and two, actually help mobilize the fat that's stored on my body so that it can be used for energy. And that wraps up today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and share this with anyone else who you feel may benefit from this. Also, leave a comment down below. What is a morning routine that you have for yourself? I want to hear about it, and we can talk more about it. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next one.